Welcome to the Crumb Cake Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make my 4th of July cake, a perfect mix of stars and stripes for your celebration. I'm using Swiss meringue buttercream to make this cake. If you'd like to know how to make Swiss meringue, just click on the link above. Start with a chilled crumb coat and make your final coat a little on the heavy side. It may look like I'm adding too much buttercream, but by the time I finish scraping the cake, I'll have just the right amount. I like to go over my cake once or twice with a bench scraper, just to even out the buttercream. Try not to remove very much at this point though, and be sure to fill in any gaps you might have. I'm using a wide tooth cake comb to add stripe detail to this cake. There are a lot of good cake combs available online, but I prefer metal over plastic. Begin gently going around the cake with your comb. Take your time with this step, removing only a little bit at a time. With each pass, I clean off my cake comb. I begin by holding the comb at a 45-degree angle for the first few passes. Once I'm getting closer to the depth I'm looking for, I angle my scraper closer to 90 degrees. As you take away more buttercream, you'll begin to notice some air pockets in the sections you aren't scraping away, or the white stripes. You can add a little more buttercream to these sections and go over them again. At this point, I like to put the cake in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes to begin to firm up before I make my final pass with the cake comb. Once you've filled any air pockets, with your comb heated under a hot tap, make your final pass. When you're satisfied, put the cake in the freezer for 15 to 20 minutes to chill. Now that the buttercream is firm, using an icing bag, carefully add your colored buttercream in the grooves. Be sure to put enough buttercream to fill the groove. As long as your cake stays cold though, you can add more where needed. Begin to scrape away the buttercream using your bench scraper. Apply a gentle pressure and clean your bench scraper off completely after each pass. I scrape mine off and I wipe it with a damp cloth to remove any color residue. This will take several passes, so be patient. If you press too hard and try to remove too much buttercream in one pass, you'll regret it. At one point, it may look like it'll never work, but it will come together after a few more passes. Keep going until you have nice, clean stripes. If you notice some color transfer on the cake, you can take a toothpick and scrape it out. Then refill the void with the appropriate color. Take a knife and cut away the excess buttercream at the top, leaving a nice sharp edge. Since the buttercream is quite firm underneath, it's usually pretty easy to clean up. I've added a navy blue border on top of the cake to make it pop, and highlighted it with a few silver dragées. Now I'll add my red, blue, and silver stars on top. I made these with my Cricut, but really the sky is the limit. I wanted a fireworks feel for this cake. The finishing touch is a few white stars I've made using a silicone mold and white candy melts. Just attach them to the front of the cake using buttercream. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'd love to see your 4th of July celebration cake too. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and ring the bell for notifications of new tutorials. Thank you for watching.